large-scale bulk mining and processing operation with one of Australia's largest gold reserves. Over to you, Mark.
Thank you very much, Courtney. It was 6 years ago that Red 5 bought two unloved gold mines in the eastern goldfields here in Western Australia. We bought Darlot and King of the Hills. Over the next 15 minutes, let me share with you the Red 5 story of how we turned an initial investment of some $35 million into what is now a 200,000 ounce mid-tier gold producer with a top 10 largest endowed gold mine and a life of mine of an amazing 15 years. Let me share with you the Red 5 story of how we did it, where we did it, how we did it, why we did it, and where we're going next. Over the past 12 months, there's been a lot of discussion about the consolidation in the Leonora district. I would like to suggest to you that consolidation in the Leonora district started on the 2nd of October 2017 when Red 5 purchased Darlot and King of the Hills gold mines as a business combination. We purchased both assets on the same day. We saw the opportunity to take the high-grade underground ore at King of the Hills, which was then a select underground gold mine, put it on a truck, drive it 100 kilometres up the road to be able to fill the mill at Darlot, gaining economies and efficiencies of scale. After about a year, myself and the Chief Geologist, Byron Dumpleton, were sitting looking at some really amazing drilling intercepts. We had somewhere between 400 to 500 metres where the whole of hole was grading 1.82 grams. We both looked at each other and we said, holy cow, can we turn the clock back on King of the Hills and create King of the Hills turn King of the Hills back into its glory days, into a large bulk mining operation from what it is today as a discrete underground high-grade narrow vein gold mine. That was really the eureka moment for Red 5 and lit the blue touch paper. In 4 short years, we completed the pre-feasibility study, the final feasibility study, we raised the debt, we secured the equity, and together with our EPC contractor, Macarinta Quip, we delivered what is now a modern, state-of-the-art, significantly sized processing plant at King of the Hills. We delivered this through great challenges with COVID, border closures, labour shortages. We delivered this on time and on budget, and we were very proud to deliver our first gold on the 5th of June 2022. A more recent milestone for the whole of the Red 5 team was 2 weeks ago when, after all of this planning, preparation, construction, hard work, toil, effort, build up, ramp up, commissioning, we were able to show the world and disclose what we have been able to create here at King of the Hills, combined with Darlot. We put out our guidance of 195,000 to 215,000 ounces for the FY25 at an all-in sustaining cost of $1,850 to $2,100. This was a significant milestone for us because it was enabled us to tell the world what we've been able to build and create. It was also a significant milestone for us, the team at Red 5, because we are now laser focused on delivery. Our purpose for being this year in FY24 is to deliver safe, profitable ounces, generating significant free cash flow and accelerating our debt payment. I was very pleased to be able to host a number of delegates yesterday. For those who were not able to join that tour, this is what King of the Hills looks like today. As we go past our 6 million tonne gyratory crusher, we look at the coarse ore stockpile, which through the main conveyor belt CV4 feeds the large 36-foot F.L. Schmidt SAG mill, which is at the heart of the process plant. We look at our combined office with our business partners, McMahon's, the light and heavy vehicle workshop. We'll swing around to the Galahad satellite pit, which is now used as a significant water storage facility. And we sweep through into what is stage 1 of the open pit in the southern part of King of the Hills. We're currently mining the 5205 bench, which has presented large, significant amounts of ore tonnes. As in life, though, not everything works exactly to plan. And the challenges that we've had ramping up King of the Hills has been well documented. We've had challenges in ramping up the King of the Hills underground, delays in getting to the key part of the ore body, and also mixed ore blends hampering production and throughput at our processing plant. However, all that changed in February of this year. In February, we hit the prime part of the ore body, and that is a game changer for us, game changer for the project, and really is the inflection point that we've been working 12 months pre-stripping the pit to get to. It has given us more ore tonnes than we can process. It has given us access to the high-grade open pit ore tonnes. With that enables us to prioritise the ore being presented to the process plant. It also enables us to be able to present a common ore blend to the process plant, which is consistent and homogeneous. And the process plant has absolutely loved this and has reacted accordingly. The team at Red 5 have got the wind in their sails, and they've got their tails up. You can see that we've delivered a bumper quarter in June of close to 62,000 ounces, which is more than double what we produced in the September quarter. Very pleasingly, our safety performance has also reacted in a very positive way. On site, there is a feel-good winning attitude, and I'm pleased to say that the team yesterday discussed and was able to just chat through that we've been able to keep this momentum going that we started in February into July, and we've been able to hit all of our key KPI operational targets for July. And the challenge to the management team, to myself and the team, is to be able to continue this all the way through 2014. A closer look at the open pit, you can see it's large scale, and you can see the large ore benches that have opened up, and we'll be mining this in a clear, consistent manner from south to north to be able to minimise any ore loss and dilution. You can see in the background the brown area, that's stage 2, that started mining in June of this year. And it's really when you're on site and you're talking to Andy McRae, who's presenting to and disclosing to the visitor group yesterday, it's only really when you're looking at the open pit that you actually get a sense of scale of what we have created here at King of the Hills. We're mining the stage 2. We're mining in the stage 2, which you can see in the distance, and then Andy says, oh yeah, and there's going to be another cutback, another 150 metres past that. That's another football field further to where we're currently mining. And then we're going to be coming down, and where the pit is currently at 100 plus metres, and we're going to be down another 110 metres below where we're currently at. And it's only then that you get the sense of scale and large, long life that we have at King of the Hills. On the right-hand side, you can see the ounces per 10-metre bench. We hit the 5225 bench in February. We produce more ore tonnes than we can process. We select the highest grade through. Some of these benches have somewhere between 15 to 20,000 ounces per 10-metre bench. We have enough of this high-grade ore in stage 1 until December 2025. That is some 29 months. We have scheduled stage 2 so that there is a 6-month overlap. So we are mining the top of the equivalent in stage 2, accessing the prime ore in June, July of 2025, giving us a 6-month overlap with stage 1. So essentially, we've done the heavy lifting, being able to pre-strip the mine without significant ore, without access to this ore, and we will be able, from here on in, over the next 14 years, to have access and availability to these high-grade ore blocks. We've split King of the Hills into 5 stages, which you can see. The 5th stage is completed, scheduled to be completed until 2037. So that means that we'll be talking about King of the Hills at Diggers for the next 14 years. Each stage is like a significant open pit mine, with stage 2 being mined until 2030 and containing over 15 million tonnes of high-grade ore. When we're finished, the open pit will be 2.3 kilometres long, 1.2 kilometres wide, and over 400 metres deep. Be under no misunderstanding that this is a large-scale, long-life gold mine. Together with our business partners, McMahon Contractors, who we work very closely with in the open pit and in the underground, we are kicking goals, and King of the Hills Underground is now performing to expectations. Because of the unique nature of the geology at King of the Hills, the underground strike length is some 1.5 kilometres long. That means that we don't have to chase development like most WA mining gold mines. It means that over 85% of our FY24 mine plan has been grade control, giving us the confidence to be able to deliver what we say that we will deliver this year. And quite amazingly, the underground is open in all directions, and we are confident to be able to extend the mine life in the underground. At Darlot is the gift that keeps on giving. We've invested significant dollars over the past 2 years at Darlot, and is now benefiting from this development, opening up new mining areas. And again, we believe that we will be able to extend the Darlot mine life, which is now 2 years, with additional resource to reserve conversion. So again, what have we been able to create at King of the Hills? We've been able to create a significant processing hub, which is now running at 5.5 million tonnes per annum. You imagine it was just over 12 months ago that this processing plant has a nameplate of 4 million tonnes, and the team have done an amazing job going from 4 to 4.7 and now running at 5.5 million tonnes per annum. With the benefit of significant scale, low-cost power, which is a hybrid of solar and gas, together with very favourable metallurgical properties, the processing cost at King of the Hills is in the order of $14 per tonne. So this really gives us a strategic advantage compared to our peer group within the district. And as one of our favourite brokers at Morgans have stated, we have built King of the Mills in Leonora. On an enterprise value, to reserve ounce, if you compare Red 5 to our peer group, you can see that we are a standout value opportunity. The two mines that I would like to highlight are Capricorn, or the two companies that I would like to highlight in the peer group is Gold Road and Capricorn. And I believe that as we will deliver continuous strong quarterlies, we will be able, quarterly production, we will be able to have a significant re-rate to a similar enterprise value by resource ounce. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your interest today. I hope you've enjoyed the Red 5 journey of where we've come from, how we've done it, and where we're going to next. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. I actually have a question that's come through and we have a bit of time. So, as production reaches steady state, will you turn your attention to drilling out satellite deposits?
Yeah, thanks very much for that question. Our focus, our reason for being over the next 12 months is the delivery of safe, cost-effective ounces, generating positive cash flow and accelerating debt payment. That is our full focus over the next 12 months. In FY25, it will be a different story once we will be targeting to be able, dependent on performance and gold price, to be able to refinance our debts, and subject to that occurring in FY25, we have significant organic pipeline at our extensive tenements at both King of the Hills and Adalo, and we'll be opening our arms to explore those organic prospects both on the surface and underground. Thank you.
Thank you very much.